So again, Chief, I said Chief Superintendent Malika Escobar, and closely deputized by Major Family. I said, and we got a couple of joint security officers, senior officers that part of the GSTF. We are coordinating Sector E. This is our master operational map. As you can see, we run 3 sectors. One Sector Alpha, Sector Bravo, and we got here Sector Charlie. For us, our operation fall within Sector Alpha. In Sector Alpha, we run 3 zones. We run 6 counties, and the 6 counties fall under the 3 zones. We got Zone 1, we got Mike DB and Green Basso. On Zone 2, we got Maserado and Bomi. On Zone 3, we got Grand Cape Mount and Bamboli. Yeah, we got our aligned forces, which is Sector B, and we got Sector C. Sector C is mainly concentrated with the Serbia Coast Guard. They own the water for any eventuality, so they take care of that side of it. So, we got our master intelligence map here that shows all of the basic points that we focus. We got a conference center. As you can see, we got a Serbia Petroleum Refining Company and a Port Authority. We got a Barclay Training Center. We got a Serbia National Police Headquarters. We got Springfield. We got the Executive Mansion. We got Camp Remro Barrack. And we got the Serbia Sport Complex. Here you see is the Serbia Broadcasting System. So these are all major points. You see we got our weather forecast here, as you can see. And here on the legend map, it indicates all of the red, blue, as you can see, to go through. Here's our spectrum, where we coordinate from the GST, the Joint Task Force, the Task Force, and we run Alpha, Bravo, Charlie on Sector A. Okay, so we have been receiving a lot of information about Kono Kara. He has been invited by the court in Siberia 4 different times. He refused, and he has been planning a lot of protests, mobilizing people to come in the street to support national government function. So we got intel on him, and we are working on it so closely. We received on our incident board. This is our incident board. We received a lot of incidents. I think, as you can see, the board are erased because the incident continue to come in. But here we got one of the gang leaders, Charlie Doe, was arrested during the demonstration. So Charlie Doe was brought here by the country. Charlie Doe was brought here, and he was taken over to the Serbia National Police. We had 2 dead bodies that have been erased that were found in red light, Queensville.
As a result of this rioting?
No, proud to the riot situation.
Okay.
We erased the both sides. They're going to very true, sir. We had 2 dead bodies that were in Queensville. We searched it up. They were found in red light. And we send the local police, the Serbia local police, with our medical team there to have that situation under control. We have wildfire here at Liberia Junction, about leading to the ARA building. We got a team of Serbia National Fire Service was sent to put the situation under control. And there are serious vehicles being damaged by protesters at SKD Boulevard Junction, with hooligans leading toward the NAFA and the MOH facility. We send the Serbia Police Support Unit respond to the crowd. All the hooligans flee, and the Serbia Police Unit took control. Later when the situation got okay, we actually implore the traffic management team to go there and take charge. Siberia. In the process of that, we have more violence connecting the Boulevard Junction, denying access of public safety and local international presence. We deploy emergency team of another Siberia Police Support Unit to clear them up and take charge of the scene. We have fire outbreak at the Siberia Petroleum Refining Company complex on the Japan Freeway. We immediately informed the Serbia National Fire Service substation in the Japan Freeway to respond to the situation. Of late, we got some element of the league trying to influence It includes the local and NTK, West Point, and Douala mobilizing most supporters. So wherever we send the information and intelligence on the Serbian National Security Agency to respond and verify the information and report information observed. So basically, all of the route you see here is the route from Boulevard, where we had a tough war with the rioters and the PSU, and the situation was resolved, and one suspect was arrested, and the suspect was brought here, and we performed GSTF with the suspect.
So I would think that we still need another column.
Sure.
You need another column to indicate the update. So when it went, what happened? What's the situation there at this point in time? So I think when we do the board again, add it there so the update can be clear, so we know exactly what the situation is at that particular. Reference the incident you reported.
What do you think would be the most dangerous course of action of these demonstrators?
Apparently, the most dangerous course of action would be we just got to continue to engage with them with our anti-riot team, except otherwise where maybe we overwhelm and we can request assistance.
You think they're going to mass up and come again in good numbers?
Yeah, sure, because we're getting information that they are over 1,000 now, regathering, so there will be a need of our guys get back to the field to have them engaged properly.
So there's a need for more robust action.
Yes, sir.
Do you think the military will need to come into this situation, or the police can just handle it the way you see it?
I can't say it now, but the situation dictates. If we order with huge resistance that we cannot withstand, we invite the military.
So General, another key takeaway from here is something that we will have to discuss in-house, because like the question you asked just now, I can just roll out about 5 different scenarios that would be worst case. But if you roll it out here as it is, then we give more room to arm people for further action. But I'm recording it in here.
That will be in our tactical center,
in
our closed tactical center, in our closed room. Yes, sir. We don't need to press at that level.
Yeah. Because that's more the outcome now that we will be able to use as information for operations when it happens in real time. So we cannot give everything out, because they got even people who listening right now to understand how to engage from this situation. Everybody paying attention for different reasons. So some of the things that we're picking up, we'll now go back, sit together as a team, and embed it in our standing operating procedures, so as to how to be able to deal with these situations more adequately. But this is just meant to reassure the public that the joint security is working together as one body, ready to support each other at different levels whenever the need may arise. So the Liberia National Police, they're in charge, but I mean the military being closely coordinated by the military to come in whenever there is a need. So I mean it's to give the public confidence that we're not sleeping. We're adequately prepared, looking at real-time possibilities of things that could go wrong. So these scenarios are written based on current day realities and things that we are prepared for just in case, so that the public can understand that we're there for you. Thank you.
So this is a training exercise. Let me flag it again for our audience that are out there. You have the inspector of police here, you have the fire service chief here, and I'm here myself. We train like we fight in real day event. Listening to us up there, the public should not panic. This is a training exercise. We've been receiving a lot of calls that something real is happening. This is not real. This is fictitious. So be kind, nothing going to happen. You can stand from the distance and you can view what's happening. This is your country military, Liberia. This is your country army. And I mean, this is something. We try to see how we can build that synergy. We had an experience sometimes back in West Point when we were coordinating with our police counterpart, the AFL, the DEA, and another group. We didn't have it like this. So it is based on that at the time when Commissioner Coleman, I think, was around. Were you on 100 at the time?
No, Commissioner for Operations.
For Operations. He was the lead man in that whole thing. And I was Chief of Operations for AFL as well. We had a lot of missing link. That's why the exercise is all about.
Very important.
It's very, very important how we can bring our security apparatus together in terms of a real scenario. And we are very robust. We have a very trained and professional police that can handle most of these smaller things. But again, the bad guys out there in real case will take advantage of this situation and try to infiltrate. They don't know what we're doing. It's a training exercise. This is not a real event. Nobody come here with your stupidness and come to infiltrate our exercise. We'll hunt you down and we'll arrest you and take you over to the police for prosecution. Thanks so much, Commander, and thank you, Deputy Commander. You guys are doing a great job. Keep us informed, and we are following the activities. And thank you to our press out there, the media. Thank you very much.
So one last thing. Remember, the general said, "Well, we train as we fight." So when we encounter some of the riot, the same tear gas we're using real life riot, we throw it out there as well. So just be, I mean, it's a training exercise, and these things could happen at any point in time. Any point in time. You could be going about your normal business, you just run into a riotous situation. Exactly. So for the public to understand, your part of the training is to how to protect yourself when you find yourself in this kind of situation. Please just try to take yourself to safety until you can understand what's happening in real time, and do not join the protesters if you do not even know why they're protesting. Because that's one of the main things that we're picking up from here, that people will just add onto the crowd without understanding what's actually going on. Thank you.
Thanks for everything you do, gentlemen.
Okay, folks, you just listened to the police RG, Colonel Gregory Coleman. And we are right here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex, where the Joint Security Kickoff Watch over 7 of a military journey. This is Cool TV on Cool FM. My name is Benjamin Kaba.
Sector Bravo, right? Yes, sir. How was it? Good?
Sir, welcome to Sector Bravo, sir. I'm Chief Superintendent. My deputy is located on the post. I would like to drive you through operational map. There is a map of Liberia, and from the west we have here Berlin. From the north we have Green, and from the east we have Tokelamo, and from the south we have the Atlantic Ocean along with our adjacent partner Sector Alpha. Now Sector Bravo is divided into 3 segments. That is Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Now I will turn over to CRP to do the brief on the incident at the fore.
CSP, just myself from Syria National Police. From our intel, yes. From our intel, we just received intel that fire outbreak for the FRC freeway, Japan Highway, was a huge brigade where we call the fire service, bring a water or fire tanks, water to spread the fire for now situation remain down. And not too long, due to the tear gas launch, a woman was pregnant and she fell out. She was taken to the medical center. And now situation remain down. We are still monitoring, and in fact, we are able to remove the countdown situation.
So the reason why you have this board is to detail all of the incidents. So when you're referencing the incident, that say when it happened, not exactly. Very clearly indicated on the board. Reference the time, reference the incident, the action taken, and what is the situation. When you see, okay, you see this board, you have a place for the remark. This was missing from that side, so I think this is excellent. But when you're giving your briefing, it has to be chronological as per the occurrences. You start from the first incident coming all the way down to the last. Then you gave a general summary as to the overall situation, what the threat level is and everything. That will give the people who you're briefing a clear understanding of the situation so they can make more informed decision. So next time, do it chronologically.
And the reason the inspector is bringing this is clearly a police operation. The military on the standby. You are the lead. This entire watchover thing is the police waiting. We are supporting element, fire service, the DEA, we all going to support you. I didn't hear anything about the drugs people. Were there drugs people in the demonstration?
So it was based on the scenario and the mandatory ejects.
So more ejects are coming, right? Because we want to have every bit and pieces into this.
Of what we're dealing with
In Siberia. Siberia is infested with a lot of stuff. So, but great job. The way I see you, you got your timeline, key, and everything with the remark column. You want to put something in the remark column to give us a clear understanding of how it ended.
situation normal.
Yeah,
you know, what it is.
Are there any potential threats in the coming? From what you see, based on your intelligence?
Based on our intelligence, we still stand by, in case of any threat. Our men who standing by.
That's a very key question that you never ask. When we sit in these centers, you have to be fed in real time with intelligence on the feet, because these operations are intelligence led. So you should have your updated intel to give an indication as to the threat level. Because right now you want to know where do we stand, what will be our next course of action. So based on the intel should be analyzed by now, and the operational action must be planned already, so you know that once it escalates to this level, this is the next thing that we do. I think this is an opportunity to let the public know that the joint security we work as one. We have multiple layers of intervention. So, I mean, once it starts with the police, everyone provides. You're dealing with the issue of even the immigration there to provide support. When we're all overwhelmed, the military will come in to provide support for us as well.
What are the challenges we face with the entire operations? Some key challenges. The real event now, this whole exercise, what are some of the challenges you face?
Sometimes I would tell you maybe look at maybe mobility.
Mobility? Yeah. I mean, we need more mobility.
More mobility.
What about the manpower? We have more manpower? Because if the thing split from all angles, you think we can do that, right? As your country, ambulance, Siberia, we just pass it through us.
For now, I can show you for now the men on ground. We're still standing by to see if anything escalate. If we cannot maybe then we'll call
for reinforcement.
For reinforcement.
All right, good job. Chief, anything? Yeah, let it inspector go into the school. Look, I don't want to talk about myself.
Thank you so much for your visit.
Yeah. Yo, thank you, man. Good job, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right, folks, keep following Cool TV. We are right here at the Samokando Sports Complex in Pinsville, where the Joint Security carry on watch over 7, bringing together the Armed Forces of Liberia, the Liberia National Police, the Immigration Service,
This is our own clinic.
the Liberia National Fire Service, all of the security sectors in Liberia.
So, folks,
Wherever you are watching from, this is just a training process. There is not an actual riot going on. It is a training process, and the joint security just trying to dramatize whatsoever thing they're gonna be doing to calm down the situation and such. and this is just a collaborative effort to see the best of our security system in the country.
We have the police RGs, all of the PSG, the fire service, the LDA, the what are we going to
welcome to the media. Welcome to Truth and Cool FM as well.
Welcome to the media.
Here for the activity today. Can you give us some overview of this activity?
If you're just coming, what you're witnessing is a joint security exercise, training exercise, which is what we call an assimilation of mock, meaning it's something they're training for in the event something happens, like a riot, like fugitive from justice, like an order of the court to be executed. So the police takes the lead in this operation, and they're joined by LDEA, fire service, immigration, etc. Should there be anything that fails, then of course the military is brought in if they become overwhelmed. And so they are practicing for such an exercise. It is a mock exercise. So my impression is it's all very good. As you can see, they have different command and control centers established, including one of the media. That's why you went to the media place. And LNTV, LBS is leading, coordinating the effort with the independent media. But they provide the information from their position. So indeed, my overall assessment of this exercise is an excellent success.
From our live feed, there are panic amongst others, especially from some of the comments we are seeing. What can you say to viewers or those who are out there?
What can I say? We've done 1 week of announcement to say nobody should panic. Okay. And that's why everybody is going about their normal duties. As far as I'm concerned, there's no need for panic. If you're not going to cause any problem anytime soon, then you shouldn't panic. But if you're contemplating on causing problem, then there's a need for you to panic. But the vast majority of the people will be assured that the joint security will be able to execute their constitutional mandate, and that is maintaining the peace and security of the state.
And right after this process, what is expected from the security sectors in Liberia?
And they're going to go back to the training board, and they're going to look at some of the things that they did today, and those that needs correction will be corrected, and those that they did well in, they will be told to continue doing the best they can do. That's what training is for. You go to training, you correct your mistakes. You see, I can tell you even from the LBS point, we've made some errors here today. One of those errors is, you guys are journalists, no one goes into the face of a protester like this. Because one thing, the protester will feel that maybe you want to take his picture or you put him on Facebook so they can catch him later. It's dangerous. It's better you stay a little distance away, zoom in and zoom out. Because you may be a press man, but to the protester, you are taking their story, whether positively or negatively, is for them to be determined. But the good side is, you have to protect yourself at all times. So we're going to go back to the drawing board. And then in our assimilation of what we've seen here today, there will be time. And I'm going to fit all my people with radio, so that when someone is covering you, the protesters, for example, like this, and you are coming too close, they can go back, and then the drone can come from the air and take that shot. Okay, and the camera can be used from the air with the commentary from the radio. So you see, all of us keep learning as we go along. Now, when we went to cover the event, what did you see? Tear gas may all run away, right?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. So when we're going to cover such a riot, we'll be prepared. I'm going to make sure my people have the necessary mask. So we're taking those points and then we'll go back to the drawing board. That's exactly what this exercise was about today.
Thank you very much. Okay, folks, you just listened to the Director General at the Liberia Broadcasting System, Eugene Fago, who was speaking on this process today.
The missions, and we're going to monitor that. We have also collaborated with the Liberian Army to deploy a maritime air surveillance. A drone is monitoring the general area to report any illegal movement. We are prepared to conduct search and rescue operations, as well as we will be conducting a drugs interdiction operation along with the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency. In cases of prosecutions, we'll be working along with Liberia National Police to turn over any suspected persons or persons to the Ministry of Liberian Justice Ministries for any further prosecution. So currently, we are currently at our MOCs and waiting for instructions at the scenarios of full. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
I will pause for any questions.
You want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to just.
Yeah. Take the command
So,
to the commissioner.
Welcome to the Joint Task Force Headquarters. And I'm ACP Takafoko. I'm the Chief of ERU and the Commander for the Joint Task Force. This is our headquarters. So, sir, the map you see before you here is a map of Liberia. And Liberia is a country located in West Africa. This country has borders with 3 other countries, namely Sierra Leone on the west. We have Rosra on the north. We also have Toki, Lamore on the east. And then on the south, we have the Atlantic Ocean. So, as per our structure, our region, the entire Liberia is divided into 6 regions. Now, we have region 1 here, and we have most of other regions. We also have region 2, we have region 3, we have region 4, and region 5. And most of our region comprise of 3 counties, except most of them. So the military, we are divided into 3 sectors. We have sector A, sector C is mostly covered by the Coast Guard. So this is it. Just to bring you quickly, this is another map. This is the master operation map. So where you are currently is the JTF. This is the headquarters of the JTF, where you stand. It is from this point that we are responding to every situation received. Okay, if you can see here, this is from here, this is the route going to the Japanese freeway, coming all the way toward the free port of Monrovia. And from here, this is the route coming toward the Tottenham Boulevard, City Hall, and then coming towards town. And the JTF command mission, you see the mission of the Joint Task Force is to prevent, detect, and investigate all crimes and disorderly acts against the state and apprehend individuals who may commit such acts. Part of our mission is also to bring critical situations to an end by means of negotiation, mediation, and enforcement. To further this mission, the Joint Security Institution shall coordinate, collaborate, and communicate. So this is a short briefing for you from the JTF Center.
Thank you. Maybe we can look at this mission and tweak it a bit and adapt it as our joint command mission statement. That's correct. So whenever it is activated, we know exactly what the mission or when the activation happens, we know exactly the mission of the command. So I think you all have done a great job here so far. I think everything is just, the precision is military, 100%. And General, I think this.
You just said it, because this mission is really good.
Yeah.
The first word is negotiation.
Yeah.
The police will negotiate. They will do everything possible to negotiate, to mediate. When it fails, that's the time you see what? Enforcement.
And that's why we've changed the approach. We do more of consensus building to get people involved. It's not just about wanting to just hammer the law down. Yes, that's our work. And we temper justice with mercy. But we understand the context in which we operate as well. So that is why we don't expect that everybody, we're in a country with high literacy rate. Yeah. The laws are there, they say the law excuses movement, but not everybody will have an understanding of the law. And that's why every opportunity we can, we involve people to make them understand what the law says about what they're going against, and hoping that they can make a good judgment call. But I want to thank you all. I think the coordination here is way above expectations. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
First of its time, trust me. Excellent.
So we'll now move to Harcom, and then thereafter we're going to get stuff to do.
Yeah, please.
So where the RG can rest.
Well, why did RG get rest? Because RG want rest.
No, Papi, we're going in the Harcom.
Folks, keep watching right here. We are still on this exercise at the Samuel Kayondo Sports Complex for this Watch Over 7 paramilitary training, bringing together the security apparatus in Liberia of the Liberia National Fire Service, of the Liberia National Fire Service, Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency, the Liberia Immigration Service, you know. Keep watching. My name is Benjamin Kaiba. We are going now to watch the drama. If you are just joining us, this is not an actual riot. This is just a drama to show how police gonna react to riot. This is just a drama telling how our security gonna react to riot here.
This is just an exercise, like you said.
A disclaimer, this is just an exercise, not an actual riot. Keep watching, ask others to join you and watch also. folks, again, this is a disclaimer that this is just an exercise. It is just a dramatization of what will happen whenever our security encounter a riot. Okay, folks, you watching the joint security training right here at the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. The security working together here. The Liberia Immigration Service, the Armed Forces of Liberia, the Liberia National Police, to include the Emergency Response Unit, the Police Support Unit. We have the LDEA. We have the LDEA. The entire security apparatus of Liberia. And this is a riot training. There is an advanced riot training. So you who watching, this is not a riot taking place. It is just a training to face riot whenever such moment arises in Liberia. And we are here bringing to you this moment live from the Samoa Sports Complex. You can ask others to watch with you. You can share this live. You can share this live with other people. This is just a training to strengthen and advance the security sector in Liberia. This is meant to strengthen our security in standing riot, to stand huge tension. So here we have few group of securities in the position of protesters, and we have the others there battling this tension. You are watching it here. It is a clear indication of how the Liberia National Police gonna face tension whenever it arises. And they're two gonna be at the 72nd barrack. So we're gonna be there bringing you the live broadcast from the 72nd barrack for the day 2, and that's gonna be tomorrow, Tuesday, the 22nd of October. And then this entire exercise is gonna climax on Wednesday, the 23rd of October 2023. This is Cool TV and Cool FM. We are situated in Joba, Painesville, outside the nation capital, and bringing you this live broadcast from the Samuel Kayando Sports Complex. And this is Watch Over 7 exercise, paramilitary training here that brings together all of the security sectors in Liberia, to include the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency, the Armed Forces of Liberia, the Liberia Immigration Service. We have the Liberia National Police, including the Police Support Unit, PSU, the Emergency Response Unit, ERU, the Liberia National Fire Service here also. This is a very nice process, a unique one to me. And this entire process shows the advancement in the security sector in Liberia, and tells how the security is getting prepared to face any form of violence in Liberia, and is getting set to face any form of unrest, which is a very good one. Because as we watch now as a country, we have violence in every part of the country, and as this goes on, the security also needs to have themselves prepared to face this action.
Armed Forces of Liberia, General Colin, and the Director of Police, and Gregory Coleman, Colonel Coleman,
So here today we have the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of Liberia, General Fuller is here. We have Police RG Colonel Gregory Coleman is here also. We have the head of the Liberia National Fire Service who is also here.
So that clear out the protesters once and for all.
And now we have the armed forces who is going to help the Liberia National Police.
So the people here, they will see what what's going to happen. It's going to inform the people that they are overwhelmed before the military.
And before the arrival of the military, the Liberia National Police is going to inform the military that they are failed and then calling for the armed forces to take over.
So we have communicated with the executive and we got their blessings. The military is prepared, the military will come in. And thanks for everything they did. They did everything, negotiation, mediation, and it has failed. Police is overwhelmed, are coming in big numbers and big strength. So the military will take over immediately. Commander, in charge of the entire operation. The president, in less than 24 hours, not 24 hours, in less than 30 minutes, I will declare.
Okay, now the Liberia National Police has informed the military that they have been overwhelmed and they can no longer stand this tension, and it has been turned over now to the military to make sure that this entire process be calmed down in less than 30 minutes. General, we have the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of Liberia, Waller. He has given order to the military. You see the police now leaving. The police now leaving, and then we have the armed forces.
There comes the Armed Forces of Liberia.
The armed forces now.
So the Armed Forces of Liberia is
coming in.
Take control to remove those guys from the.
This is the Liberia Armed Forces coming in right now. Keep watching this process. The police has given up, and now there's the army. The army is charged to take over this entire process in less than 30 minutes. Let's see whether these people can be overpowered in less than 30 minutes. Okay, folks, we are still into this process. We are still bringing this process live. Okay, folks, keep watching here. The Liberian army now driving away these protesters. They are now taking them back, and I'm sure that they can work exactly in their 30 minutes given. And they are not moving behind like the police. They are actually advancing. They are just here advancing seriously and getting these people behind. Well, folks, this is the time that you invite your friend to watch with you. This entire process has gotten to the most interesting. Yeah, I got into the most interesting part here. But even myself, I'm being frightened a little bit, but the process is ongoing. And now you can see the distance giving, telling you that the military is doing everything possible to get these people behind in less than the 30 minutes requested. So if you are there watching, please, this is not a serious riot. This is not a riot. This is just a training taking place here, and this training is meant to have our security sector strong in case of any riot or any form of violence. So if anybody is there and that person is frightened, just let them know that this is not a real violence and let them know that the bullet being used is just that blank bullet. They are using the blank bullet, not an actual shot. And we have the police IG in the process. We have the chief of staff is also with these people. An interesting moment to watch. Where we also have, with the military, we also have former DJ turned military personnel. DJ Pleaser is also with the armed forces of Liberia here. And you know, with what I'm seeing, it clearly tells that the Liberian army is very, very strong in calming down riot. From the main gate of the Samuel Kando Sports Complex, we are now at the entrance of the Golden Gate Hotel. Okay, now I'm turning over to Emmanuel To.
So all of these Liberians you see, they have come to witness the training or the training exercise being conducted by the joint security. And you see how many Liberians so far have come, and you know, not many young men and women have heard the sound of guns. Not many of them. Many of the kids you see on the road, they were not born when the sounding of guns were being heard in this country. And so when the sound of the testing bullet ever is sound, the guys jubilate, and it tells you that there should be more awareness. The fact that some of these kids have not known, they have not tested, they don't know the effects of revolution and all of that. But again, the joint security doing everything to tell you that while you are protesters, whatever you're trying to do in your way, we ourselves, we're getting so much prepared to ensure that we protect, defend the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia through the means of providing protection for every ordinary citizens who they are in conformity of the law. We right here around the formerly Golden Gate, now the China Mall. So please share for us. You can share for us as much as possible. This is a wall has been built. This wall, those who beyond the wall, they are not leaving from them. They're making sure they persuasively take off those protesters, these officers. In this particular exercise, they are the protesting group. They are the aggrieved group. And so these officers, they are the one protecting, for example, whatever institution has been attacked by protest or whatever means. These officers may ensure that they protect this inside, the entire side. No one should penetrate. And all of these protesting group who are throwing whatever missiles or stones, they must not go beyond this particular wall that has been built by these officers. And so this is the drama. This is the drama here, and several Liberians have trooped their way to see what the John security, what they are doing and all of that. So this is it. Keep watching, and let me be very clear, this is just a preliminary training that has been conducted. Dominantly, the armed forces of Liberia, they are the one into this. Don't forget, but the lack of the Inspector General of the Liberia National Police, so there they go, the war goes once more to make sure that they push the protesters from that side, and the reminder from the back is that always sounding the gun, and the protesters coming out, they are throwing stones to the practice, and the one from the back that is sounding with a gun. So these officers, no matter how they've been attacked, no one here is sounding it back to them. So this is it.
So one of the AFL apprehend any of the protesters here. For the sound you hear in the background is the sound of the blame bullet,
and see,
and not the loud bullet here.
So they were being injected. So one of the shields are being taken away. One of the shields has been taken away from those officers who are putting on the wall, making sure that no one passed. Very good.
Trying to stop them. The guys are saying they cannot stop them. One of the shields has been taken away.
And so they have crossed to the China Mall side. So we are leaving the main road now. And finally, we arrive here. And the protesters are now calling for peace. Amidst we have had some rigmarole, but now it's now time for peace. And they kneel down before the officers. But the exercise continues. And so the protesters are calling for peace. Protesters are calling for peace, and let's see how it works out here. They reunite with those officers for whom they have been challenging. This is the radio man, the man who is responsible for all of the communication for the protesting group. The communication man for the protesting group.
Big man.
Okay, folks, the protesters have succumbed to the armed forces here. Many have been arrested and they have them dressed behind. As I told you, this is an event to watch, a great moment here of great exercise by the security apparatus. And this is just day one of this training. This training going to continue tomorrow, and tomorrow it's going to be at the 72nd barrack. Another session going to be at the 72nd barrack. Wherever you are, invite your friend to watch with you. This process is very, very interesting. Folks, this is the first day training, and this is the armed forces of Liberia, who after the national police gave up, came in and have the protester surrounded in less than 30 minutes. They have surrounded here.
The cartel is too big for you.
I'm allowed now. I'm allowed that job in my pocket.
What am I getting my food? Without breathing the good.
I got 10,000 here. My commander 10,000 here in my pocket. Yes, sir.
You're not in. The last people are not there.
So if you are watching, this is drama, this training, the dramatizing a protest movement, that whenever such a movement arises, our security will be able to calm such thing down. And this process is about a guy named Kono Kala, a guy who is to be sent to court but refusing to go to court. This guy has refused to go to court. He refused to be prosecuted, and based on that, he had ordered his guys to take the street, protest, disturb the security, and this protest started since the morning. They have picked up stones and other materials, disturbing, saying that their commander is innocent of such a crime and he can be sent to prison. And there's a been or hit a riot. If you look on the ground, the entire street is dirty because of this riot. And the police were overpowered by these protesters and have to go to the army and then call for reinforcement, telling the army that they have given up and the army should take over from where they stopped. They retired and then army took over under an instruction of having these people succumb in less than 30 minutes. And definitely this mission was executed in such a time frame. It was actually executed in such a time frame. The Liberia army has conquered these people, have some arrested and others escaped. They surrendered. The protest has ceased. Those arrested are now being taken to the barrack.
A few group of elite cannot be benefiting.
Well, this is Cool FM and Cool TV. My name is Benjamin Kaiba and I'm here with the man Emmanuel Gabrijeto, breaking a live broadcast of this entire Watch Over 7, which has brought together all of our security apparatus, to include the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency, the Liberia Immigration Service, the Liberia National Fire Service, the armed forces of Liberia,
There is no middle class. From poor to the richest. The job is too wide.
This is a nice process to watch here, telling you how advanced our security is becoming. The man like you, I don't see your friend.
MP, how are you making? You treating me like that? How are you making? We fighting for all of you. We fighting for all of you. Fighting for all of you. No middle class. Go to school, no job.
Yes.